America has a problem.
Pick up another call in the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me? We're standing with the roof gone. I pull up like Jimmy Neutron. Then you can get a move on. Like you haul, and I know you like to go slow.
Hold on, y'all. Let me close my door and drink my coffee in a few minutes. What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. Give me one moment, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. My bad, y'all. Hello. What is up? All right, guys. Welcome in. Oh, y'all didn't tell me that this was tragic, honey. All right, so let me give you what I know, and we're gonna get into more information. Okay, hold on. So Bella is 15. Okay. You have Hunter, who is 13. Yes, we back. Hunter is 13. Bella is 15. Bella is having a baby by Hunter, who is 13. Bella is having a baby by Hunter, who is 13, and probably could have another one. Okay? So, in the show, you meet the parents. Hunter has a stepfather. Now, Hunter dad, they try to make it seem like Hunter dad, which I found out, act like he didn't want to be a part of his son's life. Oh, they were unexpected. And Hunter dad told him he messed up his life, and that Hunter mom and stepdad, whom we believe Hunter's stepdad does not like Hunter, Hunter is living with Bella. Now, Bella is 15. Bella and Hunter been messing around since Hunter was, I think, 11 to 12. He found out when he was 12 that he was becoming a father by Bella, who just turned 15. She could be pregnant again. Now, the mother and his mother are so happy they're having babies. And TLC is getting the flag. So, I'm going to play some videos. I can't play the clip. Honey, I don't either. And the fact is, yes, she may be pregnant again. So the day that the baby was born, Hunter had to go to school, go to school after the baby was born. He is in the 8th grade. From what I'm understanding, the father is fighting for custody of Hunter. And the mother glorifying it. People feel a certain way that, the mother may like Hunter or living through her daughter, which I agree, because why the hell are you glorifying? Yes. I'm gonna let y'all, I'm gonna play a little clip. Hopefully we're gonna play a.
I decided to quit my job so I could stay home and take care of the baby while they went back to school. It's been a lot, but I think it's been worth it.
Hey, Steve.
Right now. What? Hunter just texted me and said, "Is Bella pregnant?" Why would you text me that?
She may be pregnant again. She just had the baby. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Bella started having intercourse with Hunter again 4 days after she just had a C-section. And there's a possibility that Bella could be pregnant with Hunter's second child. These are two teens from the Unexpected. The show Unexpected on TLC.
You wait after Adam wants to start having sex again. I think we only waited 4 days. So what do we do now? get a digital test. I'm not a baby.
She says, and I quote, she said, "You can't handle 2 babies, Bella." She said, "I can handle 2 babies, Mom. Hunter can't handle 2 babies."
You do realize, I don't care how you say it,
It's too much. I can't.
Wes will end up getting mine. No, he won't. You can't handle 2. I can handle 2. Hunter can't handle 2. Oh my God. I decided to quit my job.
Hunter stays with Bella, but
Unexpected, Bella and Hunter's baby Wes is now part of the custody war going on with Hunter between Hunter's parents. Okay, Hunter's dad did not just file a little complaint. Okay, he went to court asking for full custody of Hunter, and he's also trying to step into custody of Hunter's babies too. So everybody thought this man was a deadbeat dad. He didn't care. He wasn't part of Hunter's life. Oh, hell no. This guy was quietly working behind the scenes to get everything done in a legal way. So he came in with paperwork, allegations, and actual request for the court to step in. According to the custody filings that were exposed yesterday, Hunter's dad is asking for the judge to move fast, not just over Hunter, okay? He wants serious restrictions put in place, and in another filing, he's also asking for the court to establish paternity and award custody involving Hunter's son, Wes. Let that sink in, though, because he's not only asking for custody of Hunter, he is also fighting to get legal control established over his own grandchild. He is the grandpa, and he hasn't been allowed to see his own grandchild. I mean, this is huge. So in the paperwork, he's basically arguing that there is not enough supervision, not enough structure, and not enough boundaries in the environment that Hunter is currently in. And let's be honest, we see this all over TikTok, okay? He's saying that the court order about no overnight stays is being ignored. He is asking for full custody of Hunter, and he wants limits on unsupervised contact with his girlfriend, Bella. Okay. And he doesn't want Hunter to have contact with Bella's parents unless he is supervising, and he wants control over Hunter's phone so third parties cannot track him. And the reason why he put that in there is because Bella's creepy parents gave him a phone and they're tracking him through that phone. Okay. And court intervention. And he's also asking for court intervention because he says that the situation is continuing to put Hunter at risk. And honestly, he really is. Now, when it comes to the baby, though, he's asking the court to establish that Hunter is a legal father and to award custody arrangements through him as Hunter's parents. This is not a small filing. This is huge. And honestly, a lot of what he's using as evidence, I mean, there are things that we saw in the show. We're seeing them all over TikTok. And so it's pretty.
No, Steve. It's so bad that Hunter, who is in 8th grade, he found out he was going to be a father at 12. He's been messing with Bella since he was 11. That made Bella 13. She got pregnant at 14. But no, they should, because Steve, Bella's mother is condoning them, as well as his mother, to have a lot of sexual activities. And when I say sexual activities, where he's living in a home and she could be pregnant again, and he's only in 8th grade. Yeah, they want them to keep having babies. They're saying that if she's pregnant again, they could be happy about it. That's concerned. A lot of people are concerned.
Much handed to him on a silver platter through the show and what's being posted online by Bella and her mother too. People have already been eye-eyeing this situation. We have been calling it out since before the show already came on air. There has been outrage over how grown this relationship has made to look at such a young age, okay? People have been uncomfortable with how openly intimate details are discussed publicly right after the baby was born. Remember, they said that they did it 4 days after she gave birth, and then she said, oh no, and then they showered together. Okay, I mean, this is crazy.
Yes.
Like, there's no boundaries. The boundaries.
Right, she does. They do have rights. Grandparents have rights too. But I think the grandfather, he's not only trying to get right to the baby, he's trying to get right to Hunter, because he's saying, how the hell you let Hunter go over there and sleep with this girl and make a baby? And in the show, Hunter was like, I talked to my daddy. He said, I'm throwing my life away. And he started to want to cry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're underage. Yes. They're underage. He has to get custody of Hunter because Hunter don't even stay at home. Hey, Cancer. Hunter stay with Bella. Of course she gonna get pregnant again. He's right under the roof. Her mama tells her 4 days, Bella. Duh. What she thought? 4 days? Yes. 4 days, y'all. She just had a C-section 4 days, and now she could be pregnant again.
Do not exist in that house. And the fact that now Bella is basically living as an adult in her own trailer on her family's property while raising the child. Hunter's going over. I mean, this is crazy. They're teenagers. They're like early teenagers.
Yes.
Okay. So Hunter's dad is telling the court that this is not healthy. This is not structured, and it is not age appropriate at all whatsoever. And he's raising concerns about his school attendance, his low grades, the lack of monitoring. I mean, it seems like Hunter's mom has just really checked herself out. There's talk about her having substance abuse issues, and I think this has been really heartbreaking. But he says that this continued behavior that's going on between them can lead to another pregnancy. We've already seen it, that there's been 2 pregnancy scares already. They took like the pregnancy test on TikTok. Like, this is crazy. So this father is trying to get full custody of his son. He wants restrictions on the people around him, and he wants legal custody rights set up around his grandchild too. And this changes everything. This man that people thought was a problem, he is the one asking for the court to get structured, or he's asking the court for his son to have structure, boundaries, and full legal intervention. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I know Bella's mom and Bella are probably crashing out. It's already started, but he needs time away from these 2 women. I feel like he's been brainwashed into thinking this is okay. I mean, he's only a child. This is all crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Somebody, let me go to her page, because I know she has more information. Let me see if we see it. I don't think she got any more on here. But they've been talking about this for a while. Oh, we got to talk about the Duggars. Oh, we got to talk about it. If y'all want it, we can talk about it.
Unexpected Bella and Hunter's baby Wes.
If y'all want to talk about the Duggars, we sure can. We will talk about it, y'all. I've been meaning to talk about the Duggars. They have the recorded phone calls between, I think, Josh and the wife. We're going to talk about it. Hey, Silver Moon. So it's something someone said.
So I just started getting into the unexpected lore, the Bella and Hunter lore. And I'm just going to say the obvious because no one's saying. I think people are like scared to say it. But they trapped Hunter because in 4 years, Bella would be nowhere near Hunter's type. And I think the mother peeped that. And the mother is living through her daughters, mainly Bella, and they see this little baseball player boy who probably was very popular in his little 10-year-old group. So what they did was they saw that Bella probably had a crush on him, and the mom fed Bella's delusions, and that's where the pregnancy happened. And when I tell you, I don't even think it was Bella who trapped Hunter. I think it was Bella's mom who trapped Hunter because, like I said, Bella's not cute. Her mom's not cute. And when you see a mother who grew up not being like the cutest crayon in the box, they end up living through their daughters. And I feel like she kind of knew the direction Bella was going in. So what did she do? She fed that relationship, and she was okay with Bella getting pregnant. Why? Because that was going to keep them attached to Hunter by any means necessary. And I know a lot of people think Bella's mom has a crush on Hunter. I don't think she necessarily has a crush on him. I think the child in her does for sure. But I think this is the tragic case of a mother who grew up unpopular, who grew up not cute, who grew up probably in the shadows. So when she had her own daughters, And she saw the direction Bella was going, and she saw Hunter. She knew what Hunter was going to look like when he got older. You can peep what kids are going to, the vibe they're going to bring when they become a teenager, and that's what she did with Hunter. And what everyone calls Hunter a mini Matt Rife. Bella gets off on knowing the fact that she's dating this handsome, tall baseball player boy, and she's never gonna leave Hunter. And I think when the dad gets full custody of Hunter, he's going to open Hunter's eyes, and Hunter's going to realize that he was groomed by Bella and her mom. And I know Bella's not innocent. I know Bella is only doing what she's seen, but she's not innocent either. She knows this shit is not right. A 13-year-old girl has a drastically different mindset than an 11-year-old boy, and that baby should have been.
Hey, everybody coming in. Yes, I agree. I agree. They're only keeping that girl with that boy because he's going to lose interest.
Like, they didn't even give Hunter a real choice. They didn't at all, and that's not fair for Hunter. And I know right now he probably thinks like this is, he's making these decisions, but he's not. He's being directed by Bella and her mother.
Of course that's going to be Olivia.
And like I said, everybody thinks Bella's mom has a crush on him, but no. She literally is just living through her daughters, and she's getting off on that, man. She's getting off.
Listen, I want to ask y'all, do y'all want the Duggars for tonight, or do y'all want to save it for Monday? We can do the Duggars for Lit last Saturday.
My daughter is dating the baseball player. My daughter's dating the boy that everybody wants, the one that looks like Matt Rife now, right? Because they stuck it through. They said when he hit puberty, he's going to look good. And so we're just going to get pregnant, and now he's mine forever. But I promise you, it's going to be one of those Tyler and, y'all, I'm a chunky girl, so I know how it is to be like, oh, you get with a boy and they think he's out your league just because you're chunky. That is not the case for this. I almost called him Matt Rife. Hunter is just out of Bella's, like, you could tell he's not, Bella is not going to be somebody he would look at twice. So yeah, they groomed him from a young age. And I know it's so harsh to say, but that's exactly what happened. And it wasn't Bella, it was more of her mom doing it. So the whole thing's weird as fuck to me. But yeah. So I just started getting into the unexpected.
Let me tell you something. It's so much stuff coming out with them that it is ridiculous. Hunter is a young boy, and that what struck people. Okay, I want to play the phone calls. That's why I asked. Because the phone calls, I want to hear them calls, y'all. I want us to hear them calls. What has Josh been talking about? Because they say the wife got arrested or something like that too. That's going to have to be the night. But it's crazy.
Unexpected, Bella and Hunter's baby Wes is now part of the...
Y'all, cue the crash outs, because Fallon thought going on this little TV show is going to be her breakout start at moment, when really it's starting to look like it's going to be her biggest downfall. Because, honey, her little house of cards is starting to crumble. Yesterday, Hunter Johnson's dad was in court fighting for custody of Hunter. Today, he's in court asking the courts for custody of baby Wes. Hunter Johnson's father is suing Fallon Vaughn for full custody of their grandson Wes, stating that he is doing everything in his power to protect his son and grandson. He states in his filing, such conduct reflects a lack of appropriate guidance and does not promote the maturity and judgment required of a custodial parent of an infant. These conditions demonstrate a failure to prioritize stability. The environment of Bella's residence reinforces peer-level decision-making rather than the adult guidance necessary for appropriate parenting. And really, all he needs to do to submit some evidence is the show and the TikToks. He wants Bella and Fallon to only have visitations with Wes. Casey does not think their house is fit for an infant. Y'all, things are really starting to get messy, but I'm just glad that some parent is finally starting to step up and put a stop to this madness. What do y'all think? Do y'all think he'll get custody of baby Wes? Let me know in the comments down below.
Yeah, I actually agree with this comment.
My thing with them, is this the one? It was one with just them. And she's here it is.
Can you imagine your dad filing emergency custody of you when you have a
I
one-year-old
don't
child?
know.
That's exactly what's happening in this situation right here. Hunter's dad did not agree with any of this stuff that they put on TV. All of that, let's go take a shower. And let's be for real, she just took a pregnancy test online for the whole world not even a week ago. So here on number 4, you can see where it says, since the entry of said temporary order, his child continues to spend extended periods of time at his minor-aged girlfriend's residence. So yeah, we've all seen that anyways if you're watching TLC. And then it says that he has learned that the minor child's girlfriend's parents, Chris and Fallon, permit the minor child to remain at their residence for extended and unsupervised periods of time, have provided the child with a phone and actively track his location, which we've seen on the show in their confessionals. When she can't find Hunter, she's looking for him. Allow conduct within their home that is...
Hold on. Wait a minute. Stop. Wait, let me see if I can go back. Who is tracking him?
On the show in their confessionals. When she can't find Hunter, she's looking for him. Actively track his location as periods of time, have provided to remain at their residence for extended and unsupervised periods of time, have provided the child with a phone and actively track his location, which we...
So let's say this. He lives with her for the child. Baby, how you... Hold on, wait a minute. He need to be with his daddy. You have to track him. He's 13. Excuse me? He needs to be with his father. We don't know where his mother is, but his mother does condone him being a father. The mother gave consent for the Bella mom to sign for them. In her Jesus, Lord. That's how they got on here. That's another couple on here that mama don't even play that. Not get your people. Stop. But you play too much. But my thing is, like, girl, do you not... What? He need to be with his daddy. I couldn't. The moment I couldn't know where he was at one time and he 13 and he don't follow, his ass got to go. No hell.
Seen on the show in their confessionals. When she can't find Hunter, she's looking for him. Allow conduct within their home that is not appropriate for a minor child, including permitting sexual activity, and broadcast information on said activity on national television show. Good for this dad. Good for him standing up for his child. It seems like the only adult that actually cares about this child. Can you imagine your dad filing emergency custody of you when you have a one-year-old child? That's exactly what's happening in this situation right here. Hunter's dad did not agree with any of this stuff that they put on TV. All of that, let's go take a shower.
Y'all, there was so much wrong about this. Have you heard of Hunter?
This is crazy. Is this a clip?
You mean to tell me she could possibly be pregnant a second time? I told y'all, every week, every episode, they talking about sex with them too. It's very cringy, and it's having me look sideways at TLC. I understand everything is for ratings. Good ratings, bad ratings, it's still ratings, and it's still money for them. But when I found in a rabbit hole that y'all done put me into, because y'all been tagging me in these videos, his dad is taking his mom to court for full custody. The thing is, I would have done the same exact thing. And then Bella mom had a nerve to get on here. They called themselves getting with us because y'all know apparently they influencers. Bella has 2 TikTok pages that I done fell in a rabbit hole and seen. One of them, she talking about, oh, if you're a teenage mom between 14, you know, I never thought that we would live in a time where people glamorize being teen parents. And I'm not throwing shade.
Now listen, let me tell you the show that was great, Birth Control. 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom was the best birth control show I ever seen in my life. When I tell you the teen pregnancy rate has slowed down, slowly slowed down. Has slowed down is wild. It's wild. Hey, CC Life. It's wild. Okay? Like, I've never seen teens that don't want to be teen moms, except for her and a couple other people. Other than that, I barely see teenagers walk around pregnant like I used to. And I'm a millennial. These teens saying, hell no. We're not going to go. Except for these two. This is crazy.
And none of the mothers that I personally know that are teen parents, but a lot of people were embarrassed about this back in my day. And I'm only 33. She got a flyer on there talk about if you're pregnant, you're between 14 and 17, contact this one and this, that, and that. You doing party promotions for pregnancy teenager shows? Girl, anyway, her mom and her thought they was coming on here clearing everybody. The mom says she's not a pervert. She ain't in love with Hunter. She treat him like her own child. First of all, he calls her by her regular name. Second of all, he triple texts her. It's a lot of uncomfortable shit that goes on with these two, and I am really getting sick of it. I know I say it every week, and I tune in and I watch again with my grown ass. Yes, I'm going to keep watching because it's very, very drama, and I need it. I need drama right now. I don't have enough drama, but apparently his father is taking his mother not only to court for full custody, but in the documents that I seen a girl read on TikTok, girl, apparently Hunter be high.
What?
Bella got her own little form.
Wait, hold on. Excuse me? Under the influence? At 13?
Trailer in the parent's yard or something, the girl was telling me. I don't know. I lost track because I went to the court.
Wait a minute. Stop. So they not in the house. They in a trailer in the yard, in the parents' yard, like in the back. Hunter daddy not wrong. He's not. You allowing a 13-year-old to live with his girlfriend in a trailer with the baby, like a full-size house trailer, on the yard as her own to stay, and she could be pregnant again. I hope so too, because what? I'm going to figure out what to say after this.
Baby concert last night, so I was listening, but I wasn't listening. But what it sounds like is his dad is trying to get full custody of him. And the mom thought she ate that one little one talking about she's a stay-at-home mom. She quit her job to be a stay-at-home mom to raise her child, and Bella was sitting staring at the TV like, first of all, I don't care about the facade they put on for TikTok and come on here and say whatever they say, and the dumbass people that's in their comments talking about people just don't understand or don't know what's going on outside of TikTok. No, everything that we assume every week on these shows, that's what it is. There's no way for these people to edit nothing, for us to think nothing. These were y'all actions. Now, is it real or what? Because at this point, we'll stop watching if y'all tell us that it's fake and it's for TV. Let us know that rather than y'all coming on here bashing us,
right,
who are seeing something and just giving y'all our point of view. The mom on there talking about, and first of all, then Bella said, since y'all said my mom did a bad job raising me, nobody never said that. All we said was she got to let you and your boyfriend stop fucking. Then the mom made the video and said, no, actually, Hunter went in their bathroom to help her. That girl said right there and said, Hunter, that little boy was home for 3 days and she said they was fucking. And I'm very much familiar with C-sections. They hurt, but you only get about 48 hours of hurt. You do need people to help you, but not as soon as you get home. You need people to help you while you're still in the hospital. They had a boy, right?
Listen, I'm gonna make a post. If y'all on my other channel, and I'm gonna put it on my main channel, we're gonna do Lit Live Saturday on the backup because I gotta get that channel to grow more, y'all. So Lit Live Saturday party will be on the backup tonight, so we can get that channel to grow.
She healed already. Once you go home, that's it. You're healed. You can fuck if you're stupid.
Child, no.
I am obsessed with her every week. Her and her mom, oh my God, they own my heart. I love them so much. I have never watched Unexpected and loved a teen couple. I love them. I do feel like they have more growing up to do.
Yeah,
and I love that her mom.
She talking about, I like them too. The mom is more involved than Bella's mom. Yeah, we're gonna do Lit Live Saturday tonight. But she's more involved. So they are teen parents, but they do have some growing up to do. But they're not as bad as Bella them. Hey, Silver Moon, they're not as bad. They're you know, they realize they got to grow up, and he's not 13.
Is an advocate for her. Ooh, the producer gonna be messy and X like, Mama G, have you ever had a personal trainer? She said, do I look like I ever had a personal trainer? And her daughter start laughing because it's some stuff just
don't make sense.
Come on.
Right.
But Amaya did irk me a little bit this week because you have to explain them. Because first of all, they're both kids. So she don't really know how to like go about explaining her feelings and things like that because she's a teenager. But him still wanting to go play because all he know is work and his baby. He still got on a go-kart. Now, if he was a grown man and he done that, I would have bashed him.
Right.
He's a kid. I don't blame him for that. I fucking love that her mom is there for her. And she is speaking life into her, and she let her know, like, ooh, and I love you, Maya, but girl, you won't get on there and say you had a flat stomach and a big butt. No, you didn't, Queen. It was always BBW, but was always cute. Her mom said face card don't decline.
Period.
I said that's the fuck right. Krabby Crier is all over the place. Like at some point, I think I'm gonna just start fast forwarding her part. She's all over the place. When Bryce tells her something that she want to hear, she in love. They're gonna work. When he don't, he's not being there for the baby, and I'm going to go to child support. What?
Yeah, she do that a lot, y'all. Now, this little thing right here, if she ain't lying, if that boy don't do what she want him to do, she threatens child support. Who she sound like? Hey, no, you didn't miss too much. Who she sound like? I'm going to go to child support. Yes. Who she sound like, y'all? Child, I cannot. Yeah, they all should be. Why you gonna threaten this young man with child support because he don't do what you want to do? Girl, y'all are children.
Go get the fuck off my teeth. You mean to tell me she could possibly be pregnant a second time? I told y'all, every week, every episode, they talking about sex with them too. It's very
weird. I want to find a mother. I want to play y'all the little clips.
We've been home from the hospital for 2 weeks.
Hunter just texted me and said, is Bella pregnant? Seriously?
Hunter, why do you think that Bella's pregnant?
I'm just scared.
Bella was only 2 weeks out from a C-section. Her body hadn't recovered yet, when Hunter suddenly asked if she might be pregnant again. No build-up at all, just one question that instantly tightened the atmosphere. Bella froze, completely caught off guard. The household had just begun to regain a sense of normalcy, and now this suspicion threw everything off again. She started replaying everything from the past few weeks, and the more she thought about it, the more uneasy she felt, small details turning vague and suspicious. They had resumed intimacy not long ago and had consistently emphasized using protection. But Hunter kept insisting something felt off. No explanation, just a vague...
Hold on. Let me go back. That is the father. That's the daddy.
Just a vague gut feeling.
Hold on.
No.
That's Hunter's dad, I believe. I think that's the daddy. He not happy. Look how he's looking at this whole situation. I'm not sure if that's Bella dad or Hunter daddy, but he is not. No, that's Bella dad. My bad, y'all. He's not happy. does not like it. He said, you got to go to school. And Hunter said something, and he said, yeah, y'all need to grow up. That's exactly what he said before that baby got here. He said they need to grow up, baby. Yeah, they didn't wait 6 weeks. No. Let me see if I can find the mama. What the mama said, child. Because she did do a thing on here that I saw. I'll say what she said. You guys have to stop. You guys have to stop. I do not like Hunter like that. Let me see if I'm trying to find the video. Unless the mama hold on, y'all. Unless the mama said here took it down. But there was a video, and I had just seen that video too. And she came out and she was like, I don't know why you guys think that. And you guys are sick. And Bella was like, let me see that. Because I believe there is a baby number 2. She did say something. Where is that freaking video, y'all? I want y'all to hear it for yourself. It was a mess. Because a lot of people said that she felt like, basically she's living through her child. And also that they believe that she got a thing for him. Is this it? Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Girl. Hey, it's okay. Honey, I found it. Okay. Here it is.
Chloe, we don't get to see, Hunter doesn't get to see his son and Bella very much when he's at his dad's house. Oh, coffee.
We don't really drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
I think the only person that does is Hunter.
Yes. Yes, it's the adults around them. Absolutely. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if Puffy got. Yes, she got some of it. Hold on, y'all. Let me go down to it. Because she got the live. Shout out to yes, come on, Puffy. We finna watch Puffy page. Shout out to Puffy B on TikTok. Okay, here we go. We're going to start. Virginia. West Virginia.
I'm good.
We do be dog.
Babe, I'm fixing to call her the rolls from Texas Roadhouse. So how many?
For what?
Bella said 7 to 8 dozen.
So this is Bella's sister. Fallon is the mother's name. This is Bella's sister, and she has her watching the comments.
How much are they a dozen? Well, I'd at least say dozen.
8? That's a lot. She said I better get cinnamon butter too. Yeah, give him a drink of that.
$5 a dozen. 8 dozen, that's 60 rolls. Whatever don't get eat there, we'll eat.
How was that? Listen, where y'all going?
I know.
Eyes on a field look like they already turned. That nothing's hard. It's the Clark brand.
Okay. That looks like the same.
Can't have the money and the power. Their family compound got a visit.
I don't know if this doesn't look good. I don't know what to do.
Police ever since.
You caused this, Debbie.
I have a question. I was wanting to order some rolls for my grandson's first birthday on Friday, but I don't know how to go about it.
For the baby birthday.
Well,
You ordering rolls for this baby birthday, first birthday rolls. So what all of y'all having at this party for this baby? Does he get a smash cake? Please.
it's going to be for about 50 people. So we, yeah.
Family name doesn't carry water anymore, so you gotta hide behind a federal badge.
Okay, thank you.
Mighty up phone.
All right.
Why won't you let your kid cut her own baby's hair? It's not time to cut Wes's hair yet.
I wouldn't cut Wes's hair.
She's not ready to cut Wes's hair.
No, I would try.
Like, we literally just got on here and, like, you're already going to start.
Tell them about my little secret live from today. I was on it.
I love the episode, guys.
It was the best
It
thing
still makes me emotional sitting there telling her that, you know, she's matured and is going to be an amazing mom. We just got through watching the episode. It's so good, guys. Makes me a little emotional. How much did Wes weigh whenever he was born? 9 pounds even.
Boy, you got that cookie again.
Girl, thank you.
You gotta wipe your nose off.
Thank you. I watched it on TLC Go.
Her father is right there, girl. That was her daddy that I showed the picture of with the side eye. Yeah, that's the daddy. I think the mama run the daddy to me.
It's so good. Yeah, she lets Wes have sweets.
Let's see what everything wants.
Yeah, he's a little spoiled.
Are you mad at me, honey? You hate me?
We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. That's not doing it again.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yes, we just watched the new episode. Why won't you let your kid cut her own baby's hair? It's not time to. Oh, congrats, Paisley.
Okay, so here she go addressing the rumors. So the rumors were that Fallon, which is Bella's mother, is in love with Hunter. And so she's going to address it. Yeah, they don't see nothing wrong with it. Yes, he said.
Has Hunter's family met their grandson? His dad met him for about 30 seconds one day.
Oh, now she bashing the daddy?
His mom's side, yeah.
So you bashing the daddy, which is weird. Now you want to bash the daddy because you have found out with the rest of the world, and you got that paperwork that got served to your home that they're going to court. Y'all are going through a custody battle with Hunter and the grandbaby. So now you talking trash. But you allowed them to live together and have sexual activities like they're an adult. When Hunter should have been in your house and you don't know where Hunter is. But you talking junk. Fallon, come on now.
Yes, they have met Wes. How did Bella's C-section go? It was very good, actually, guys.
Yeah.
And because they have nothing better to do, I watched it on TLC Go.
Okay, now you saw that question. Someone said, I get concerned that you are pushing Bella into the relationship with Hunter. Does Bella have the baby in tonight's episode? Now, they didn't show it yet with her having a baby. I think they did in March on 17th when the episode came out. She did. But a lot of people feel like she is pushing Bella and Hunter to have a relationship because of the baby. I want to find her.
I get concerned that you're pushing Bella into a relationship with Hunter. Can you please chime in on some of these comments? I mean, if you weren't showing,
getting frustrated.
Does it look like I'm forcing them into a relationship? I mean, they're literally sitting right here on the.
Hunter is 13 years old. Bella is 15. Hunter will be 14 soon. Yes, they're like a year and 6 months apart.
Couch together with their son, but I mean, if that's what you think, go ahead.
Bubba just munch on his cookie.
Ken's just said, I think you're in love with Hunter yourself.
I sure am.
She sure is. Look.
So y'all are weird.
Oh. Guys, my nose is running from being sick.
When they filmed it, yeah, he was 13, she was 15, so he should be 14 now. So yeah, they're a year apart. I think his birthday is late because Bella getting ready to turn 16. It's probably baby number 2.
Oh, congrats, Paisley.
Baby number 2.
Oh, the babies are 7 weeks apart.
Huh? Wait a minute. Wait, damn it. Did she just say the baby is 7 weeks apart? Oh.
These are 7 weeks apart. Yes. Why are the episodes locked, guys?
Yes. They're not 7 weeks apart. She's pregnant. So do she mean 7 months apart? Do she mean 9 months? What you mean 7 weeks apart? What babies are 7 weeks apart? I'm confused. Wait a minute, ma'am. Oh, hell no. What do you mean? Wait a minute. 7 weeks apart. So she's pregnant. No, their birthday probably is 7 weeks apart. You know what? She's right. So yes, they're 11 months apart, but their birthdays, hold the hell up now. The baby just turned 1. She's getting ready to have that baby. Remember, they filmed this last year. Bella should be getting ready to go into labor, or she probably is. You want to talk shit about who daddy? I can't. So their birthday have to be 7. They just celebrated. They're 11 months, but the birthdays. So you got 2.5 months in a week until the next first. So when that baby turned 2, you got another birthday rolling around. TLC, what the fuck is this? Excuse my French. The year in the hole. Exactly. That's what it is. What? So she was pregnant. They had sex 4 days after the C-section. So Bella was pregnant when she ended her season after the baby. Doing that, was she gonna have a third one? And what are you gonna do to stop this, Fallon? She's in love. What are you gonna do to stop this? This girl gonna have 4 kids by the time she's 21 effing with you. Now you have, yes, girl, you have one child that is supposed to get custody. So now his father got to go back to court to get custody of that baby. How many times you gonna allow this to happen in your home under your roof? He's 14. He has 2 kids. She's 15 going on 16 with 2 babies. That girl gonna have 4 kids by the time she's 21. His daddy need to speed the process. I'm sorry. No, get them out of there. Get them out of there. Hunter need to go with his daddy and his babies so he can be a father. Because at this point, what the hell? She just had the second baby. She just told them how they 7 weeks. So she was pregnant when the season ended. Oh my God.
So plan on working anytime soon or after she.
He's sitting here talking about he's scared. Of course. He's 13. He's 14 now.
After she finishes school,
I'm getting a job.
He can't go to cosmetology school having all these babies. She need to stop.
to sign up for the show, that was Bella's decision, guys.
She's gonna make him take birth control now.
Oh, you're on birth control now. You should have been.
Bella is really considering getting on birth control.
Why would you agree to that script?
You could be
agree to what script?
You could be pregnant with the third one right now, Bella, the way you hopping on that little boy.
That's what they on the show.
Oh no, honey. No, honey. They met, he was 11, Bella was 12 going on 13. From what recollection I got, Bella wanted to date him because she didn't like his girlfriend at the time. Bella got pregnant because of the fact was that she wanted to spite the girlfriend. Yeah, she a cheerleader on the foot, and he's a football player. He had a girlfriend from what I heard, and they say she got pregnant on purpose. Bella grown as hell.
Allie, there is 800 some people in here. I don't know what you're talking about.
So why would you agree to that script about what you had to say on the show?
Oh, yeah. Some of the things that are said on there is what we were told to say. Like, all of it is not.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe. Because she didn't lie about being pregnant. So what you mean it's a script? It's hard to believe. Yeah, producers tell y'all what to say. You have the right to initiate or not. But Fallon, everything that we're seeing, your daughter having another child is not that. Oh my God.
Yes, Bella and Hunter are still together. Now the babies are 7 weeks apart.
Too much.
I think the episode was pretty good. I do feel like the episode was a lot for
I don't know who this is, but I'm about to crash out.
everybody. Allie, you are a mod. If you don't like what they're saying, take them off. I don't
Well, I
care.
just want to tell you what they said. Does anyone in your family want to do anything other than parenthood?
What? I know. Wait a minute now. Is that the sister? I know you not asking because your sister failed sex education. She said it out her mouth. She failed sex education. She also came out her mouth and said, but I passed the parenting part. Don't come on here talking about somebody know anything about parenthood. Don't do that. Don't do that, because they gonna eat you up, girl. Not you come on here talking about anybody know about parenthood and your sister failed sex ed. Come on now. You can't do, come on now.
You're funny, Eric. I'm really funny.
How you fail sex ed? That is the
Are you going to bed or are you doing schoolwork?
It's like, first of all, that's like failing PE. Like, how you fail PE? You know what I'm saying? You right there, like, it's just because you don't want to do nothing, okay, right? All right, we can see that. But how the fuck you fail sex ed? Which is not that damn hard. Sex ed. Yes, how do you do that?
I do schoolwork.
Oh, Lord. Soap opera ain't the word.
I think the episode was pretty good. I do feel like the episode was a lot.
Just filming one season is a lot. So
I'm sorry. I need to take a picture of this. Where's your camera?
What parts are scripted? That's what somebody asked.
What did they say?
Hold on.
Or what they say?
Where'd it go?
Did someone delete it?
It said I'm Hunter's ex.
Wait, what? Hold on. I don't see what she was trying to take a picture of. Maybe it's scrolled up.
Just filming one season is a lot. So
Anyway. Shelby, thank you. Tay, being in the public eye, how has it affected our lives, good or bad? It's actually horrible. It's actually horrible.
Well,
The things that people say or assume, for that matter, is awful.
Well, Fallon, go ahead and say what it is that you want to say. Like, if you feel like it's actually horrible, go ahead and state that. Like, what's horrible? Why do you feel like it's horrible? Because my thing is, when you got on this show and people heard your story, they were going to judge anyway. Because what they're looking, it might be normal to you. It's not normal to everybody else. That's not normal for your teenage daughter to live with her boyfriend. This is not the night. First of all, this is not the 1980s anymore, in the 90s, right? In the early 2000s. This economy is going to be hard on your daughter because of the fact that she is a mother. Y'all have 2-3 extra mouths to feed. That's 7. Your daughter has added 3 people to the family dynamic that it looks like is already putting a stress on you, her father, and then you got the sister coming. Right now where we're at, it is not the time to be kicking out no babies. It's really not. It's expensive. Okay? Diapers are expensive. Insurance gone. She can't even get child care. Let's not talk about formula and baby food. Like, who's buying the diapers? You and the daddy. Who brought the clothes? Who buys everything that baby need? Y'all do. She could have got a dog, but the babies are here. There's nothing nobody can do. Girl, please. Yeah, it's going to get worse.
Yeah, Felicia, send it to Bella.
He said it's probably fake.
The recent 2 videos, Bella, that was actually right after she had Bubba. Yes, I've had those saved this whole time because I couldn't post them until now. Oh, I hope your mom's doing okay. Thank you, Felicia.
They both said it's probably fake. So, oh my god. 4 comments that are.
There's been a lot of TikToks about your family in particular, and I just block everyone I see. Thank you, Jade.
The show basically is portraying the families as the parents and people in the show as certain people. Like we didn't know what the episode would look like before.
Shelby, thank you.
Yeah, please hit the like button,
Tay,
guys.
Guys, we actually sold our house and we'll be moving. So
the little girl's dad, he's there. He's right there. He's right there. Yeah, it's a struggle, honey. Exactly, honey. Oh, Jesus.
we will only be here for a little bit longer.
So they're moving. Wow.
I'm not discussing their court stuff. I know that certain people are discussing that, but that's on them and they should not be discussing it either. But no, I will not discuss their court situation. Trust me, guys, if you want to know, all you gotta do is go ask stepmom because she'll tell you. Exactly. I'm not discussing their court stuff. I know that.
Now, I heard that stepmom is discussing it, Hunter's stepmother. Yes, she is. Which is, I was like, oh, okay, but they don't tell all the details. Now, here is the thing. The court documents are public. They're very public. So that is crazy. It's very public, FYI.
Certain people are discussing that, but that's on them and they should not be discussing it either. But no, I will not discuss their court situation. Trust me, guys, if you want to know, all you gotta do is go ask stepmom because she'll tell you. Exactly. I'm not discussing their court stuff. I know that.
I need to see if I can pull up my Reddit. There's a whole Reddit thread going on about them as well. We're gonna be here for a little bit, y'all.
No, I don't talk to any of the other moms.
Some places it comes out on Mondays, and then others it comes out just really like early. Tuesdays.
Yeah, it's crazy how
like midnight, 2 a.m.
Why do they say you bullied them? Ash, what are you talking about? Hi. I don't know how anybody says I bullied anybody. I don't talk to anyone.
When does it come out till Tuesday? Like Tuesday evening?
The Instagram post, I guess, from the stepmom. What?
And then we're gonna go to yes, she does look stressed out. Then we're gonna go we're gonna go to Michelle on TikTok.
Guys, I don't know what we're talking about. I don't talk to them.
So
Hunter's stepmom is saying that. That's what people are saying.
I don't even know what it's spelled to be.
Thank you, Tay. No, I don't talk to any of the other moms. Chloe, we don't get to see, Hunter doesn't get to see his son and Bella very much when he's at his dad's house.
We saw that.
Thank God someone else understands.
Wait, what? Y'all see that title, right? Okay. Yes, I'm going to do it tonight at 5:30 on my backup channel. I'm already getting my Reddit and everything good and open so we can discuss that because we're going to talk about it. I seen the phone calls and all. Yes.
Bella's in her room watching TV.
Right, Mary? Ugh.
Me and Hunter were he was just always really immature.
Oh my gosh.
And we never ever got along.
They never got along.
And he also used to always date my friends, so.
In the 5 years we've been here, that was like, what do you call that? Like a nemesis? Is that what you call it? Like someone that you. Guys, I've taken care of Hunter for 2 years, okay? I don't know why people are trying to make it weird. It's like a son, not anything else.
Me and him did used to hate each other with a very big passion.
The way that him and Allie did not get along at first was awful.
Allie and Hunter are the same age, y'all. Allie and Hunter are the same age.
Like, I honestly, they hated each other.
So
like,
she's
literally
not-
hated each other.
It's like Bella dating her little sister friend.
Guys, I've taken care of.
I mean, yeah, Bryce.
Okay. Now let's get into some other stuff. Wow. So Tasha from Unexpected, she coming in with some stuff. She says, causing Bella's sister proof she's not a deadbeat. Child, we're gonna have to do us an unexpected scandal on these parents, honey. Right, then what? Exactly. We're gonna have to talk about Isabella because she got her own stuff going on too with her mama. So I'm gonna show y'all what I was looking for. I think this is it.
Hunter doesn't hate me. He looks like he does, but I promise he doesn't. He just hates making videos, and that's why I don't see a lot of him. So enjoy this next clip, I guess.
Hey, Bella. So me and Hunter are going to answer 3 more questions that you guys asked. The first one is, how long have we been together?
Year.
It'll be 2 years this June, and then we've been on and off for a couple more years. And then, do we want to get married? Do you want to get married?
Mm-hmm.
He's 13, Bella. Why are y'all asking, do he want to get married? He's not going to marry Bella. If he marry Bella, it's going to be a divorce. I'm telling you. Girl.
Yes. And then, do you want any more kids? He says no, I said yes, so.
About 5 more.
That's Bella mom. Y'all heard that? She said about 5 more. Hold on. I want y'all to hear that.
About 5 more.
No.
I wanted 4, but I'd be okay with 2 if the next one's a girl.
Hunter don't want to be there. Hunter does not want to be there. Hunter doesn't want to be there. We're going to go to my girl, Michelle, in a minute because she's been talking about this.
Thing that has been fed to you by TLC, by Bella's parents, Fallon and Chris, and then Hunter's mom, Stacy, and then his grandma, Barbara, has been an absolute lie, and I'm going to debunk everything for you in a couple of videos. Let's get into it. Fallon,
Michelle.
Bella's mom, and Stacy, Hunter's mom, knew very well that Hunter and Bella were having sex. You want to know why they knew? Because Hunter's dad and stepmom called it out from the very beginning. And everything that Stacy has been saying about Hunter's dad being a POS and a deadbeat and not there for Hunter is an absolute lie. What she's mad about is the fact that Hunter's dad tried to parent and she didn't like that. Let's start with the text messages that Hunter's dad sent Stacy long before.
It says, so has Hunter been staying at his girlfriend's house? He stayed almost every day while I worked 12-hour days. Her mother is there and works from home. They're not being left alone. Should know any way better than that with me. Staying the night there is my concern. He is only 12.
Before Bella was pregnant, with his concerns of his son even being over at that house, spending that out at that house, because he has been involved. Don't let them fool you. So this is what he's in the green. Hunter's dad is in the green. So has Hunter just been staying at his girlfriend's house? This is Stacy. He stayed there almost every day while I've worked 12-hour days. Her mother is there and works from home. They're not being left alone. Should know way better than that with me. The dad goes, staying the night there is my concern. He is only 12. Stacy says, Brayden stayed also, so did Carmen. Those are her other children. They got cameras everywhere. I didn't think it was an issue being he's literally right in front of my house. They're actually good kids together, but I'll let Hunter know you didn't like it. Has state tournament this weekend. So this dad actually reached out with concern and she bold-faced fucking lied to him because multiple people who know that family have said that basically Hunter was living there at one point, that he was over spending the night all the time. And Hunter's dad was involved. He is coming with his concerns and he was dismissed by the mom saying that she has it under control and that her other children are over there as well and there's cameras. But what's funny, as a mother, you're sitting here saying you're going to let Hunter know that he didn't like it. You're a fucking mother. Act like a fucking mom. You haven't acted like a mom this whole fucking season. How the fuck are you going to go tell him that his dad doesn't appreciate him being over that girl's house when you should be like, you know what? This isn't appropriate. You can't be over there because you're not a fucking mom. You don't even know if he's failing. You don't know his grades. You ain't shit, Stacy. So here I have the temp custody agreement for now because Hunter's dad is not done fighting. He is fed up with the bullshit and he's not done fighting. And this is only the temp order.
So, we're finna go over there. Oh, I can read it over here. Hold on, let me share it. I want to read a little bit of it. She does have it. So the custody is domestic relation. Oh, they're in Arkansas, y'all. They're in Arkansas. They're in Crawford City, Arkansas. They're in Arkansas. We can see that on the paperwork. It comes on the 12th of November, 2025. This was last year. The plaintiff in the state of Arkansas Child Support Enforcement appears by and through the attorney Ella Shidwin, the first defendant. And then you have KCD Johnson and appears through his attorney Carrie L. Jennings. And the second defendant, Stacy D. Riddle, appears through her attorney. Andrea Stone Hannah. This is from the Child Support Enforcement. Let me see if I can find it.
And if you look right here at 15, this says, neither party shall allow the minor child to stay overnight at a romantic partner's house or allow the minor child to have a romantic partner stay overnight at their home. There's normally not a provision like this in custody, and the only reason why they had to put a provision is because the fact that Hunter was practically living with Bella at her house with Fallon, and the dad did not want that to happen anymore, and he had proof that that was happening. That's why that's in there. That's why they had to put that in there. Before you ignorant fucks get in my comments and you start saying, well, why wasn't there a custody order in the beginning? Why wasn't this and that? They never needed one. They have never needed one. This family, Hunter's mom, Hunter's stepmom, Hunter's dad have always gotten along. Even the kids, the intermixed kids, even Stacy's kids outside of the kid that she had with Hunter's dad, they've all gotten along, okay? Until Fallon and Bella got in the picture. That's when everything went to shit. And I'm going to prove this with this series of exposing the lies that TLC, Fallon, and Stacy, and Chris, and Barbara, and Bella have put on national television. I'm starting a series. I'm exposing it because this is completely asinine. It's unfair. It's disgusting the way they're doing this, Dad. And I've been sitting on these receipts for months, and I've gotten the green light to go ahead and air the clip out. I'm airing it out. Stay tuned.
Girl, she not playing. She not playing. Hey, Mysterious. All right, we finna get into it. She say she emptying the clip, so let's see what she's talking about. Well, let's watch out with some of her clips, child. Shout out to Michelle.
Hunter's gonna shower. Yeah. With you. My parents definitely know what we do behind closed doors. Stacy does too, but my dad definitely doesn't want to hear about it.
Huh, that's interesting because Stacy, Hunter's mom, her mother, Barbara, Hunter's grandma, and then they're one of their uncles, right? He was in my DMs on Facebook threatening me. All said to me in my comments on DMs that Stacy had no clue that Hunter and Bella were having sex, that she was out of the loop. She had no clue. And you can't blame her for Bella getting pregnant, or you can't, she's not accountable for any of it. That she had no idea. But Bella's saying differently. That's not going to look good in your custody case with his dad. This show doesn't make you look good at all. Oh, child. And the motherfucking nerve of Fallon, right? To comment on a video of Bella trashing Hunter's dad and stepmom, because that's what they like to do. They consistently trash that couple because they're the only ones trying to parent them and not allow them to act like a little married couple that actually are making sure that they act like, I don't know, kids, because they're kids. And they don't want them sleeping over and showering together. So they put a stop to all that. Here's Fallon commenting, Hunter is doing a great job when he's allowed to see his son. These two fucking loser ass clowns in their loser ass fucking circus. What that tells me is that you're withholding, which it is true. They're withholding Wesley from Hunter when he's at his dad's house because they want to control the situation, which again is not going to look good in court. You can't do that, Fallon. They're trying to control the narrative. They don't want Hunter's dad and stepmom involved in the baby's life at all, which is disgusting, nasty work. I just want to highlight how much of a punk bitch this dad is. He's a punk ass bitch. A punk ass bitch. You could learn a few things from me as dad. You should probably call him up so he can help you grow some motherfucking cojones and you can get shit together in your home. Those girls, the women in your home walk all over you. You just bring money in. That's it. You got your little welding business. You pay the bills. And then this lady right here, she runs the motherfucking home. She's walking all over you, making you look like a crazy ass, dumbass, punk ass daddy. You mean to tell me that these two are showering together at like 13 or 14 and 15 and 13 in your home, and they're sleeping together, and and you're just allowing that? You were part of the pregnancy pack, weren't you? You were part of this whole conspiracy that Fallon did. My opinion, Fallon wanted Bella and her daughter Emmy to get pregnant because she had a hysterectomy allegedly. At like 30, she can have any more kids. He always wanted a son. So they used the daughters as surrogates. That's my opinion. You don't have to like it, allegedly. That's my opinion. And what's funny is these two dummies thought that they were going to, you know, be loved by everybody on this show. They thought they were going to become famous, probably get a little spin-off, the Vaughns, you know, having like a little show like Teen Mom, when really they're infamous and everybody fucking can't stand you. That's why your comments are limited. You're in an echo chamber of weird ass people, predatory other probably people like you, because it gives me predatory vibes. It's very unsettling, her relationship with Bella and her relationship with Hunter and how she controls everything. Her mask has slipped multiple times in the show. She is very disliked. That's why they had to move they had to sell that motherfucking double wide on them acres and move the fuck out of town, because everybody in town that have come into my DMs, I don't seek them out, has had nothing nice to say about you. Family members, friends, ex-friends, co-workers.
Damn.
Co-workers. I learned some tea on you, honey. Nothing nice to say because you have burned so many bridges. This woman, evil. I could see her in a Hulu or Netflix documentary. I could. We are literally watching in real time another Kendra Lakari situation unfold, and TLC is eating it up. They're literally using this horrible situation to. So where is the Scotty One crowd at?
Child. Hold on. Where's the part 2?
You need to have a serious conversation here. Their family dynamic is so fucking.
Hold on, where's part 2 at from the last one? We're going to have to do a part 2 on them.
This is part 2 of exposing the lies that TLC has done against Hunter's dad on their platform and allowed these trashy backwoods nuts lie on this man on national television with his mother. Let's get into this part. This is going to be the stepmom part of it all. So this is Hunter's stepmom, Brittany, and this is public enemy number 1. This is who Fallon and Stacey have focused in on, okay? They do not like that she was actually trying to mom and stop the pregnancy from happening. Oh, and let me include Bella on this, because Bella has trashed this woman on her fucking social media. I don't give a fuck if she's 16 or not. She has literally trashed this woman because she does not like that this woman called her out for being inappropriate with Hunter.
Yeah.
Let's get into Snapchat messages. So this is Hunter's stepmom talking to Bella on Hunter's phone on Snapchat. This is Hunter's stepmom, and I just thought I would let you know that I'm going to reach out to Jack's mother, because she is one of my best friends, and let her know about the inappropriate things Jack keeps doing to you that you're apparently having trouble stopping will be discussed. However, if you haven't reached out to an adult about it, then I think the only reason you're telling Hunter is to get him in a fight at school. All right, let's get into these messages. I honestly don't want to tell Hunter he cannot date someone, and I won't. I can encourage you all to respect each other and yourself. However, if I keep seeing this behavior from him, I will stop him from having a phone at all. He isn't supposed to even have a Snap, and definitely isn't supposed to be deleting messages. We took Hunter's phone last year because I read messages from him to you and did not appreciate him speaking to any girls like that. Hunter's 11, you're 13. He shouldn't be able to pressure you into anything. I will be getting down to the bottom of this. Whose idea was all the pics back and forth? This is Bella. Pics? What pics? Stepmom. I mean the videos. Do y'all understand how exposing y'all self like that can come back and haunt y'all for the rest of y'all's life? Hunter's phone has security on it to monitor things like that for this exact reason. I don't want him growing up so fast that he forgets he is a kid. You should think about that too. Bella, videos. I'm so confused. Hunter's mom. The FaceTime video he had to refuse unless you got dressed. But y'all FaceTime anyway. She continues. Messages where you're trying to FaceTime Hunter without a shirt on, and he even asked you to put one on before calling him, and you told him you didn't want to. It broke my head to read, given he is 11 years old. I very frequently go through his phone, and this is not the first time I've read or seen concerning messages between the two of you. For one, he talks to you like a grown man cussing at you, and I don't find that acceptable. Either he is 11 once again. It seems to be Hunter is having to deal with a lot of drama stemming from y'all's relationship. I will let you know how Hunter will permanently lose his phone if he fights at school. With that being said, if Jack actually is touching your butt and tits at school, it needs to be addressed with an adult and not my 11-year-old son. And do you want to know what happened when she tried to reach out to Fallon and let her know what was going on? Fallon told her to fuck off and to never contact her again.
I found the court documents. I also found some stuff that went on in April of this year, not too long ago, and we're going to talk about it.
That's what happened. But when y'all sit here and you drag the dad and stepmom like they weren't involved in the life or they didn't try to stop this shit, they did. They did. This woman, along with Hunter's mom, knew full well what the fuck was going on. And what did they do? They cut the fucking stepmom and dad out because they didn't want to hear what the fuck they had to say. That's what happened. I'm not sure if you saw this viral comment of Hunter's stepmom. She commented in a TLC Unexpected Facebook group and was trying to give her side. Went kind of viral. I'm not sure if you saw it. If you haven't, let me know. I'll make a separate video reading it for you. But she addresses how through the whole pregnancy, both moms bully the hell out of me and posted crap on Facebook about me. The reason why those moms don't like her is because she tried to parent Hunter and Bella and stop them from being inappropriate. That's why the fuck they don't like her. They didn't like that shit. And that's why they've cut her out. When Stacey was very close to Hunter's stepmom for years. Very close. So close that she's writing messages like, Brittany, I love you and our friendship. I hate that this is happening. I'm not okay. Just know that I want everyone to be happy. I want this to be a better place. I want peace for everyone. My past will always haunt me. Wonder that means. I'm no saint, never claimed to be. You're not. I appreciate you for always trying to make people see the good in me when wasn't much to see. Life isn't easy. You're a great person, stronger than most. Keep your head up. It'll get better. I just feel like giving up. I'm tired. Very tired. No one knows just how tired. Here she is sending Hunter's stepmom a basically quote saying, thanks for being my unbiological sister. And now you hate her. And now Hunter's dad chooses her over Hunter. But you were that close to her to call her an unbiological sister? Here she is asking Hunter's stepmom to get her a job at the place she works at. Here's a conversation in 2024, right before Bella got in the picture. I'm bringing Hunter over tonight. I can take him in the morning. I don't know if he told you or not. This is the stepmom. He didn't, but that's fine. I stopped by and checked on your mom earlier just to make sure she didn't need anything with the weather like it was. So she literally went and stopped and checked on Barbara, your mother, yet she's a piece of shit and she changed the dynamic between Hunter and his dad. Here's Hunter's stepmom. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't do it all, but try. I'm so overwhelmed right now. My kids don't give a fuck. Just pick and choose whenever I'm convenient to them. I know the feeling. So what is this whole business about? She's public enemy number one, but she was over there checking on your mom and you're thanking her and saying she's the only one that like says anything good about you, huh? But you want on national television to slander her and her husband? So when Bella got pregnant, it was a blow up because Stacey, as you saw from the text messages, lied to Hunter's dad about what was really going on. She's bold-faced lied to him. So it blew up and he was upset, rightfully so. So these are messages between Hunter's stepmom and Stacey's sister because she blocked the stepdad. I mean, she blocked Hunter's dad, stepmom, and Hunter.
So Stacey is the mom. Stacey was on the show crying about the baby. She was so happy about the baby.
From being able to reach out to that side of his family. Let's get into these messages. Stacey wanted me to reply because someone, and we don't know who has caused a huge mess and tried to get Hunter taken away since all this has happened. So she has been advised to not talk about anything with anyone. That's why she hasn't responded. But I know I have Riley's scooter in my garage, but I don't have anything else of yours, I believe. As far as the phones and whatever else, I didn't get anything about that, but she has said she will give Hunter's phone back. She did not allow Hunter to reach out to his dad. She took his phone and blocked the dad that whole time. So you want to call him a deadbeat, but you didn't even allow the son to reach out to his dad. TLC, shame on you for even airing that bullshit when it's a bold-faced fucking lie and you know it. You were just mad that the dad didn't sign up to be on your trashy, fucked up show. So Hunter's stepmom goes, she owes $1,800 on her phones and $200 bill due the 9th. She can either pay me for them and keep them or bring them back so I can turn them in and not have to pay. And then we haven't done anything and don't understand why anyone is treating this like this all of a sudden. She goes, this is the sister. I'll call her and ask what she's going to do. Stepmom. But either way, she has till the 9th to pay it back. I'm not doing this shit. I would never steal from anyone, but everyone keeping Hunter from Casey is making him crazy. She kept the son from the dad. I just hope y'all know how much he loves him. Yeah, we were pissed and hurt, but I was just worried for Hunter, just like you and Mama. Y'all are the only ones we talked about how we felt. We didn't even know everything was going on with him. Everyone's anger always turns to me and Casey. I don't want everything to end like this between us. I've let her live with us. Told y'all she lived with them. Used my car when she didn't have one. I would have given her my last dime. So IDK, why she hates me all of a sudden. You want to know why? Why I believe they hate the stepmom is because of these two. Mainly this woman, but they're both manipulative. They are both part of this plot. She almost foiled the Bella getting pregnant plot because she was already encroaching on the inappropriate behavior and calling it out. And Fallon did not like that. So Fallon got Stacey, who clearly can't even take care of her own fucking kid or herself. You can clearly tell that she's had a hard life. She doesn't even know her son's failing. She doesn't know her son's grades. She got her claws into Hunter and Stacey, Hunter's mom, and has been manipulating the situation. I almost feel like they see Hunter as a meal ticket with him being so good at sports, and she has a weird obsession with that boy. She is Kendra Lakari 2.0. There is something nefarious going on, and I don't like it. And don't worry, the dad and the stepmom know. They're very well aware. They are trying to cut this cancer out. This is a cancer. This whole situation is a cancer. Okay? And unfortunately, this little girl was raised by horrible fucking parents that did not guide her. So she's manipulative and she's a cancer as well for that boy. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. It's not really her fault. It is her mammy, her disgusting, despicable mom's fault. When y'all see people dragging this stepmom and Hunter's dad for filth, I need y'all to do me a favor and share this video, like this video, repost it, put it on Facebook pages, put it in Reddit groups, because what is happening to these two is despicable. They still have jobs. They still have lives. They still have other kids. They see everything that's going on.
All right. She not lying, but we're going to go up. I'm going to play a little bit of something else, and then we're going to talk about it. It was something I want y'all to see. Here it is. Is it? No, go back down. Here it is.
So I'm in the middle of making the videos of mine and Hunter's side of everything because Hunter told me he wanted to do that now.
I wouldn't believe anything that anyone associated to this woman has to say about the situation between Bella and Hunter. I believe everything is a lie. I think that this woman is a mastermind manipulator. I think that she's a puppet master. And I think that she's made an echo chamber type of cult with the whole situation. She's coaching them. And
has been through a lot. Hunter has been through a lot of trauma, a lot. Okay. And is it getting any better? No, it's not, because his family's not making it any better. So Bella can add on to that.
We've given him more than y'all's little saint has given him in his entire life.
Oh, nasty word.
Just to let you know, he didn't know him his entire life. But I'm gonna make a video on that, so y'all are gonna hate that one, but it's gonna make us laugh.
Baby, Bella is an Olivia in the making, honey. She is an Olivia in Jazz 2.0 in the damn making. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Baby, I'm not surprised that when she hit of age and make YouTube with all these kids, with the manipulation that she, do you hear me? Baby,
A lot of money, so I'm excited about that.
I'm getting tired of the Bella apologists. I don't give a fuck if this girl's 16 years old. She's exactly like her mother. She's very manipulative. She's nasty, and she controls Hunter. There is a live that her and her mom are in, and they're mad. They're mad because Hunter turned off his phone and went to hang out with his friends because he just wanted to have like time with his friends. And Bella blows up his phone and tracks his location. And then Bella also in the live talks about how horrible Hunter's parents are because he doesn't know who he's hanging out with, and he's able to hang out with his friends and they don't have his location. Mind you, your mom literally is in love with your boyfriend. She lets you fuck around in her house. She lets you talk about anal in front of her. And she has two teen daughters that have now become pregnant. One intentionally got pregnant, and the other, I think, you intentionally got pregnant.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So she's not, is she? Okay, so I don't think Bella pregnant with the second one. So when she talk about, wait a minute now. So when they said something about the 7 weeks, it has come to my mind that the little girl who was looking at the comments is pregnant. We're going to get into that before we get into these documents.
From what I heard, you plan this pregnancy. Why do you know about ovulation sticks?
What?
So for you to even sit here and continue with this fucking Hunter dad shit just goes to show it's getting under your skin that the dad has stepped in and he's not allowing y'all to play house anymore. You and your mom are upset that you can no longer control that little boy, that you can no longer manipulate and groom.
Who does that sound like, y'all? Who does that sound like? Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Him. That's what's going on at this point. I might tell you a joke, but I won't tell you a lie. This woman is profiting off of her daughter and Hunter's trauma. You hear Bella say it in the video, that she can't wait to make a video about it and make a ton of money off of it. That's why they were able to buy that land, because she's been exploiting and profiting off of minors. One of the minors is not her child, mind you. And personally, Brittany, if you're watching, I would ask your lawyer about suing them for the profit that she's made off of your son and putting a gag order so her and her daughter can no longer exploit him or even speak about him, because they're profiting off of a minor at this point that they have no rights to. And that's why she's really mad, because she no longer has full control and rights over Hunter. That's why they're both mad. They've been grooming that boy from day one. Apparently, from people that know Fallon, actually a good friend was in my DM saying that Fallon has always been hypersexual since like 12 or 13, and her goal in life was to marry a jock and have a bunch of kids. And that she didn't really obtain that with Chris. So, because she got pregnant with him really young, so she's now doing that through Bella. She's now vicariously living through Bella. No, I didn't make the DMs up. People who know these people have been reaching out to me since I started, reporting on this show. I don't go looking for this. People in the town know how insidious and nasty Fallon is, and they know the truth, and they want it out there because Fallon, Chris, Bella, all of them are trying to play up a certain narrative.
So it says, I went to school and was friends with Fallon until she moved. We were 7th or 8th grade. So 12 to 14 years. Fallon was hypersexual, just like her daughters. She always wanted to be popular and be with a jock, but she wasn't. Absolutely believe she had some weird thing for Hunter, because that's the boy she longed for at the age. Honey, that's okay. I think everybody feel that way, because she's living through her daughter. And for people to say that she remind them of, y'all remember like last year I talked about the mom on Netflix that bullied her daughter and wanted her daughter to break up with her boyfriend, and she had a crush on a boyfriend. That's who she gives to us. So she is living through Bella, because as you see here, she wanted to have a boyfriend that was a football player. She wanted to marry somebody that played football in high school and was the good boy. Right? And it says, we were on the phone one time and she was talking about having ex with her boyfriend. She was talking about thongs and other stuff that, naive girls would talk about. She said, I didn't realize what she was talking about until many years later. There's so much more to it, but those two popped in my head. Bella is literally living the life that Fallon wanted at that age, and it's so sad. Bella is either going to be very narcissistic, like someone else we know, or Bella probably going to get clocked in the head and realize who her mother is. There's a two-way street to this. I don't know which way she's going to go, but I feel like she is living, and I see why everybody say that, and I agree with, now we're getting deeper. Fallon is living through Bella with the high school or middle school, high school, whatever the hell she want to call it, fantasy that she didn't get to have. And when you don't have that, you live it through your children. Just like one of the moms, she's trying to live through Robin, and it won't happen. Now, then it's going to be Ryan, and then it's going to be Kalani, and then it might be the new baby if she is pregnant, trying to live through them. You, just because you didn't get to experience that is not them kids' fault. So now you're raising a child to have predatory ways and be narcissistic. And at 16, no young woman, baby or not, should sit here and talk cash-ish about the child that she decided to have with father, that is his grandfather. First of all, Fallon should have told her she should have thought about that and realized who he was before she allowed him in the house to manipulate. Because little girl, that's who you with. His father, he might be his father one day. In what? In what? You should have thought about that. That is your fault. And that's your mammy's fault. Because ain't nobody tell you. When he don't even want to be there. He doesn't want to be there. He's getting in his head that he got more to live. And he's also thinking that I really ruined my life. I'm going to have to take care of my child. Because it's one. I thought it was two. It's really one. I'm going to have to take care of my child and raise it while I go to school and do something with my life. Because she don't know how to act and her mother is a manipulator. That little boy do not want to be around that girl. He wants to go hang with his friends. You're mad because you decided to get pregnant with a 13-year-old girl. What you thought it was. He wants to hang with his friends. He's still a child, and so is she. So you let your mama groom you into being an adult, and you're mad at him because he don't want to sit home with you and the baby all day. You should have thought about that. That's your fault when you trying to be grown and be on social media. What your mama should have did was said, I'll watch the babies, y'all go have fun. You go with your girls. You're a teenager, honey. Like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Girl, please.
For the cameras, and the cracks are slipping.
Let me tell you something. My sister was a teen mom. My sister finished school. My mama made sure of that. Oh, yes. My mom was on her ass. My sister finished school, and look at my sister now. She's a great mother. Wonderful mother. My niece is going on 17. No child.
See what it truly is, but the town is disgusted by them. That's why they fucking moved, and they have so many skeletons in that motherfucking town.
My niece is doing excellent in school. Wonderful. Very smart. She's not a teen mother. My sister raised her to be the best that she can be. My niece said she don't want any children until her and her husband, whoever she marry, have properties and assets, stability. And she mean that. Same for my son. No, I don't know what's going on here, but child, this is a mess.
That's why they moved. Let's be honest with that. And to be honest, it's really fucking nasty, disgusting.
My sister went to school, my sister worked, and my sister took care of my niece. She's doing great. My sister just finished school for phlebotomy. She went back to go for phlebotomy, and she got her
Past behavior and work of these two to be
right. My auntie was a teen mom. And my auntie became a nurse. She went to school while she had her kids and became a nurse. My auntie been in the nursing field. My other auntie was also a teen mom. She got married, had her other two children. And the one that worked at a radio station, she went back to school to get her degree in media. And she was on the radio and was married. Yeah. So, I mean... And my cousin was a teen mom, have a great degree, great job. And she has 3 boys, and all her kids are getting married and having children. Except for one, he ain't getting married yet, but he dating, you know. My other cousin was a teen parent. All his kids are striving. Like, what has she got going on?
So upset that Hunter spends time with his father.
I waited. I was trying to wait till I was 25, but yeah.
They have been crying on the show the whole time about how hurt Hunter is and how, you know, he just wants his dad, and they're afraid he's not going to be a good dad because he doesn't have his dad. Now his dad is involved. He's been involved. Don't listen to them. But the dad's involved now, and now they're pissed that the dad's involved. Now the narrative has changed that he's never been there. He shouldn't even be here. He doesn't get to see his son. Why?
Another thing, I really do hope that Bella get from under her. Right, you can still do what you want to do. This girl wants to be a cosmetologist. I don't see that for her until she get from under her mother. And I have to be honest, her mother just want her to have babies. I would love for Bella to get from under her mother, finish school, go to school for cosmetology, and open up her hair salon or whatever she wants to do and take care of her child. She can make money doing hair. I just hope that she gets from under her mother, because I feel like her mother is a hindrance of living through her.
Can't he see his son when he's at his dad's house? He should have 50-50 custody just like Bella. Why do you guys withhold the son? Why? I don't understand what's the problem with him being with his dad. That should be a good thing, right? You should want him to repair his relationship with his father so that he can, you know, not be so depressed and be a good father. Why are you impeding on that, Fallon? Why are you guys upset about that? Because you can't control him? Because you want to withhold the son? Because Bella's afraid that he's going to wisen up and leave this nasty fucking weird fucking cult with her mother? What? Tell me. I mean, come on, y'all. You guys cannot not see what's going on here. It is some nasty, insidious, horrible shit. I'm sorry. Bella is just as bad as her mother. She's involved. I don't care if she's a minor. She is just as nasty as her mother, with the way that she's trying to control her boyfriend who's only 14 years old, the way that she speaks about the father, the way that she goes about things. And I know it's from her parents. She gets it from her parents, but I'm tired of that excuse. She's a whole mother herself. So is she going to teach her son to be nasty like her and just be hateful and vindictive and be hypersexual? Yeah, you got to think about that. But let me know what you think in the comments.
Has been through a lot. Hunter has been through a lot of trauma.
I'm gonna play one more and then we're gonna move forward, because this is a lot. This one right here took me for the loop. Shout out to oh no, we're gonna play this one and then we're gonna play. Shout out to Michelle.
We are in full swing to be out of this town, and I cannot wait. I'm sure you cannot wait.
So they did move, y'all. They moved.
Sure you can. You don't understand how excited I am to be out of here.
Because we burned every bridge.
How excited I am to be where no one knows where we are.
I wonder
That's
why.
going to be amazing. So I can't wait.
Yeah,
I just want to tell you guys that's what.
So Fallon and Chris bought a plot of land with their blood money, their exploitation money of them exploiting their daughters, their teen daughters on TikTok for like the last couple of years. And then I guess whatever little checks TLC sent, they bought some land and they sold like their double wide in their land. Okay. Pay attention to these next couple of clips that I'm going to show you, because they're going to be pertinent to Hunter's dad's custody fight and why these people are so stupid to even be posting half the shit they do on their social media. They are slow. All of them. A pack of dummies.
Okay, guys. So a lot of you know that we've been talking about moving, selling this place, moving, finding somewhere that we can all live together. So these past couple of weeks, we've been in the process of doing that.
Okay, so they're trying to make a cult compound essentially with that plot of land. Now let's listen to the next clip.
And then mom and dad just got their camper. So I'm going to give you guys a camper tour of both of our campers and let me know what you think.
Okay, so Emmy, the oldest daughter's fiance, boyfriend, baby daddy, I don't even know at this point, bought her a camper for Christmas. Mom and dad, Fallon and Chris, they have their own camper. And Bella, who's only 16 years old, she has her own camper. She literally has her own fucking camper. Yeah. Let me roll the clip for you.
That is clothes that are going to go to my camper.
And you heard Bella say her camper. She has her own camper, y'all. She's only 16 years old, and her baby daddy boyfriend is barely like turning 15 soon, 14.
Right.
And you expect Hunter's dad to be okay with him exercising his parenting time unsupervised in a camper with his teenage, overly sexualized, overly sexually active girlfriend. That's what you're okay with? For all the people that are upset that the dad is filing the way he's filing? Are y'all okay? Do you see how insane these parents are? I understand where Hunter's dad is coming from. He's like, my son literally got with the most devilish family, the most fucked up family there could be. Because what type of parent is letting their 16-year-old daughter have her own camper with no supervision with her baby? What are we doing here? And then they want the teenage boy to come over and exercise his parenting right because they do not allow Hunter to have the baby outside of being in their vicinity. He is not allowed to have the baby at his dad's house or anywhere else. They use that baby as a fucking pawn.
They sure do.
They use that baby as a pawn and they weaponize that baby. So you expect that as a sane adult or parent, you're going to be okay with that? Yeah, get out of here. I get out of here. A lot of y'all are just like these parents. You're shit, crappy parents if you think that that's okay. You are literally one and the same. You should not be having children. Because what do you mean? And you know these two are like rabbits, bunny rabbits. And you know these two are barely using protection. What? Okay. Bye, y'all. Bye. But yes, Bella has her own camper. Good job, Chris and Fallon. Great parents. And this is not going to be good for court when it comes to Hunter because ain't no way a judge is going to be okay with that. Okay.
Oh,
she's not emancipated. She doesn't even support herself.
Too.
Her parents support her. She doesn't work. Her mom quit her job so that she could do her little baby cult compound because I personally think she quit her job because she really just wanted to be a mom again. And she didn't. And this was her way to give her husband a son by using her daughter. Sorry if you don't like my opinion. That's my opinion. But let me know what you think in the comments.
We are in full swing to be out of this town, and I cannot.
I have to exploit my teen daughters as teen moms and constantly come online and make content about them having to take pregnancy tests because they are consistently having sex without protection. And one of them is only 16 years old and she has a 1-year-old, and she consistently talks about how she has an active sex life with no protection, barely using condoms with her now 14, 15-year-old boyfriend. And they have a child together. And I'm going to have my daughter take a pregnancy test for my followers so I can get money off of it because I don't work because I decided to quit my job and be a stay-at-home grandma because, you know, the pregnancy pact, I got to keep it going. The content needs to keep going. We got our little show. Just know I fucking failed at life as a fucking mother. I'm a fucking failure as a mother. Freaky Fallon is a neglectful crap mom. I don't care what any of you say. I don't understand why we have your daughter's yellow, nasty, clouded pee on TikTok. And she is 16 years old and you're having her take a pregnancy test because there's rumors that she's possibly pregnant again. Mind you, you bought a fucking camper for her to live on her own with Hunter when he's there, when he's not at his dad's. And don't sit here and lie that he's not with you guys when he's supposed to be with his mom. Don't sit here and lie. And then it's like the other teenage daughter is having sex unprotected with her fiance boyfriend.
So that's the one that's...
I don't fucking know. We barely see him. She's clearly Fallon's not obsessed with Emmy's man. She's just obsessed with Hunter. Admitting once again, like your daughters are talking about how they're having sex unprotected with their men and they're possibly pregnant. And every month Emmy has to take a test because she might be pregnant. Like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? And then you have the fucking bird brain supporters literally talking about how, oh, well, Emmy's about to be 21. Like, she's grown. She's talking about this with her 16-year-old sister who's already had a baby in front of their fucking mother. What planet are we on right now? What is wrong with you people supporting this shit? You have to be neglectful shit parents like them because ain't no way you're supporting this woman exploiting her daughters the way she does. Look at the fucking caption. Oh my God, are my girls pregnant again? Bitch, you are such a fucking weirdo. You're exploiting your daughters. I swear to God. I just will never understand parents exploiting their children the way they do. Like, social media has rotted your brain.
She ain't lying. They have rotted. Okay. Remember she showed the court documents, right? Okay. So we had read, about all of this and how they were doing paternity. They're saying that both parties, right? Now, it said that the minor child is creating a feeling of affection between the other parent, alienation of affection. They're saying he missing some days of school. I'm going to scroll through, and it's also court ordered, right? All right. As you see that there, right? Okay. So I went further. That was the 18th. Let's fast forward to February. And they went back to court in February. Consideration of the motion for the appointment of the attorney, whoever attorney for Stacey. So that was her written response. Okay. So that was sent to her in February. Let's go to the 7th of 2026. It says the defendant, Casey D. Johnson, by and through the for his attorney. So they all said, hey, so they're supposed to be at court Monday at 8. Now they're going through everything to see the deal of what's going on. A lack of appreciation, lack of appropriate. Hold on, let me show y'all. Lack of appropriate. It said, okay, so the court jurisdiction over matters of custody and visitation, the minor child remain entitled to appropriate supervision, structure, and boundaries. So basically, they're saying that there was a violation of the court existing temporary order, a lack of appropriate supervision by third parties, which is Bella and all of them, exposure of the minor child to an environment that is not age appropriate. A parent should not be in placed in position of competing with unrelated parties who are encouraging conduct inconsistent, inappropriate boundaries for a minor child. And then it said that they believe that that's what's going on, that he's been exposed to stuff. So they're asking for some paperwork, like some stuff for them to turn in. And that was put in at 12:08. Another motion was put in, which they were saying to miss. Okay, so they go into more detail. This about everything from 2021. God damn. So it says second defendant was unable to maintain, which is Stacey, stable housing for provide adequate structure of the minor child. As a result, first defendant allowed second defendant to reside in his home with him, his current wife, who he married in 2017, his other child with his wife and HJ in order to provide stability report. Okay, under the information believed, after the second defendant later obtained separate housing through a HUD program, she was evicted from that resident due to issues related to drug use. Following an eviction, the minor child primarily resided with the first defendant during his 5th through 7th grade year of school. While the first defendant cared, the minor child performed well academically and was actively involved in extracurricular activities. First defendant home has consistently provided a structured, stable, and supervised environment, including inappropriate monitoring of child activities. Being in or around late 2023, continuing to 2024, the second defendant began allowing the minor unfettered access to your cellular phone, social media, and relationships beyond what is appropriate for his age, including permitting him to engage in a romantic relationship without reasonable supervision, or boundaries. First defendant maintained responsible and age-appropriate restrictions regarding the phone usage. So the first defendant said, listen, yeah, they can if they got supervision. The first defendant said, hey, I had him on when he was doing good at school. He was in activities. When he stayed with me, he didn't have his phone. There's a certain time he cannot be on his phone. There's a certain time he cannot hang out, right? However, second defendant undermined those efforts, and in around 2024, that's when he was removed from the first defendant care and denying first defendant meaningful access. So she removed him and took his ass over there, excuse my French, to Bella House. Due to the absence of a formal custody order at the time, second defendant was able to do without immediate legal remedy, and first defendant filed for full custody in April 2025. Though the service for a few months due to not knowing, the second defendant's new address. During this period, the minor child impregnated his girlfriend upon information and belief and was allowed by the second defendant to reside in the girlfriend's home or the first defendant objections. So they put TLC in here, which they probably be subpoenaed. And as you can see, despite the first, you could tell that she removed this child from the home. And they're saying how it was aired on television. And the first defendant did not know who he was in care for. Second defendant household lacks appropriate supervision structure and parental guidance and permits conduct and consistently with a minor's child age and responsibilities. First defendant provides a stable. So basically what this is saying is whoever home he was at the first time, he may have to go back. He's going to have to go back. First defendant provides a stable structure and supervised home environment. The first defendant requests that this matter be set for expedited temporary hearing. So they canceled the first one. So now they're waiting on the second one because they had to give their reasons to why they feel like he should not be with Bella's mother. So Bella and her mother are upset and they moved the address. Now, here is the thing that's messed up with Bella's mom. Because this is an ongoing case, she's going to have to be subpoenaed and she will be wondering why because now they're going to be like, well, why are you leaving? Why are you moving? Yep. Yep, that's gonna be the issue. This is finna get young people can with supervision. They have to be like, if he does an account, it has to be on an adult account. So if Hunter making money, guess who name it is under? And then Bella, guess who name? It's under Fallon. It's under Fallon. That's who is under. But yeah, I feel like he need to be removed. I don't know if TLC showed this. I mean, even though she signed up for it, I think TLC noticed what it was. And I think TLC, hold on, y'all. I think TLC, thank you. I think TLC showed this, and when they show stuff, it's not exposure like we think. But most of the people that's been on these shows, their truth come out. I mean, it's TV. You can see that with Love and Hip Hop and everywhere else. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's what needed to be done. Let's be clear on that. Sorry, y'all, I'm opening up an hour later. Maybe that's what needed to be done. And I feel like that's probably best. But y'all, I'm finna go. If y'all want more on this, y'all let me know. Would you guys? I'm gonna do a poll real quick. I mean, we could talk about this too, because we don't know how long Miss Thing gonna be gone. And we you know, we have good content over here. Baby, y'all know how we get down over here. We have good content over here. If y'all want more, y'all can let me know. But yeah, I believe that that's where he should be. I believe he should be with his father, because that little girl is something else. That little girl is sad to be 16 and controlling like that. Like, she don't want him to go nowhere. She don't want him around nobody. Like, they might like him. They might not like her. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. I'm going to be live on my main channel tonight. Let me take this picture down. Not my main channel. I'm sorry. I'm going to be live on my backup channel. Okay. Saturday Lit Live Saturday is at 5. This is my backup. I'm going to post it on my main community wall. We will be talking about this. Every update I get, we're going to talk about it. And tonight we're going to talk about the Duggars. And tomorrow we're going to talk about reality TV. It's okay. I'll post the backup channel. But the backup channel I'm going to be live on tonight with the Duggars, because I want that channel to grow more. We're close to 1,000, so we can get monetized. But I'm going to post it tonight. I am streaming from both channels. The Reloaded is my second channel. This one, the main one, let me see. This is my first channel. But the Reloaded, hold on, let me go back. Is my second channel. That's the one I want to continue to grow. So I will be on here tonight on the backup. If you're on the backup, you're okay. I will be on the backup channel tonight at 5:30. We're going to go down the Duggar rabbit hole. And we're going to listen to the phone calls. Okay? On my backup channel, Malish Marie Podcast Reloaded, we will do tonight at 5:30. So make sure you have your drink. I'm going to have an open panel of people who like to come up and talk about this situation tonight. We're going to discuss the Duggars. We are going to get into, we're going to get into the Duggars tonight. We're going to get into Josh and what happened. We're getting deep in there tonight. We're going to start from the beginning and we're going to follow on through. All right. So y'all come on in. I'm going to post it on my main channel in the link to my backup channel so you guys know to be here at 5:30. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I want to thank y'all for coming in. And if I get some more updates on Bella and Hunter, we strictly going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about Isabella Monday. And we're also going to talk about Bella and Hunter if there's any new information. Because Isabella from Unexpected got a lot going on too as a teen mom. Okay, we're just going to be talking about it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I will see you tonight. I'm going to post on my main and my backup so you guys can know. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.
lucky.